Hey guys, so I just doing my recording my demonstration. How many machines we are broken? How many days? How many weeks? How many months? This is the first year. You know why? Because it's so cheap. Actually, so when I just doing the Midas recorder about this. No, pay attention. Wasn't there a comes the first for bubbles? I had it in the first year, in the next year, but all the days after, I had it. And don't get any complaint we are besides this. Because why the machines and we are broken in the same spot. No. Pay attention. Your attention. Because why running properly and dies. Because yes, the batteries may usually run out. Running out the batteries and go ahead and replace it or recharge it. Ask them and need to do to be end up and get yourself to be end your discussions. To be ended my discussions, your discussions. So why we all do this? Ask me again. So why we all do this? And one thing and one problem, all the problems is still there. Otherwise, it goes to the trash now. The repair shops may and not worth it. And because why the cheapest and the warranty not sure. But usually may last. Usually the days or 1 or second. Not sure. And depending on this machine it may last. And not sure the warranty it may last. Ask me. You are paying attention. And you are attention. You are be focused. And be focused. You are focusing. You are paying attention. And watching there. So chances no matter what I can go and buy this machine. You are not paying attention. You are not and be focused. Pay and want into yourself attention. Breaks and damage and breaking again, damage. Otherwise, go to the trash now. You are investigating and one issue, but all the issues, and this motor issues, the switch, and the batteries, the springs, the batteries, and by wires, by these motors. And keep it at this motor healthy. ask them if we charge it. If we charge it, necessary. If we place it, necessary. We buy it, necessary. Necessary, we buy it. And what is the Pacific issue? And does not spin. You know why the batteries and doesn't usually may last shorter. It's so. It does motor. Definitely it is electric. It's a wide diet is chronically. And because why the cheapest and don't necessarily can go again. And because why the cheapest cheap toys and don't and get everybody and get very annoying. You're all annoying. Ask me why we all do this. And that point, it is impossible. And that's not function, and go ahead. It goes to recycle, necessary recycle. Recycle is goes in the way you trash. It's necessary can go to trash. It is impossible, and the machines, possible it is you. Possible and the DC motors. Impossible and buying 5 bubbles. Anything else, it is possible. You are and be expect. And you know why? Who knows usually goes to end. And be focused. And pay attention. And you are nation in my directions. You are in nation in your directions. And you are in nation DC motors and directions. And you are nation it as well. And you are nation for bubbles and directions. And you are nation. You are nation. You are nation. You are nation. Guys, thank you for recording my recorder. Subscribe and don't forget about my opinion. Ask me and do this about next time. And so when I just do this in another recorder. And so when the biggest machine comes. And because why the biggest may provide for the issue. And the largest machine, no issue. Because why the up higher price, it can cost very expensive. And guys, thank you for recording. And you know why? It may comes after. About this. Explain it as to when the new machine comes. And happy and better good night.